All right, welcome back, you guys. Slightly earlier stream today, but today will be it's gonna be a little bit shorter because I gotta go somewhere at I gotta leave at 3, so kind of a shorter one. But at least it's early. I was gonna do earlier, but then my cats woke me up at like 5:30, and then I couldn't sleep for like 2 hours, and then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up like an hour ago. So the classic. All right, dude. So we just killed Moog and we smoked him. Like we were very close to getting a 1 cycle on him. It was pretty impressive. I did kind of, you know, I like rebuffed mid-fight and stuff, but it was close. But what we finished, we made a lot of progress yesterday, right? We finished up Altus. We finished Gelmir. Got the pulley crossbow, which is definitely the best crossbow so far, at least. Got the jar cannon. What else did we get? And then, well, after that, we went to Kaled, finished up all of Kaled yesterday, and then we just killed Moog. So, making pretty good pace on this run, dude. Like, 13 hours or so. 10 bosses an hour with crossbow. It's not bad. It's not bad, dude. Looney, thanks for the 60-month resub, dude. All right, we have entered the DLC. I'm trying to think of any like good talismans to pick up. Where are those crossbow talismans? I actually don't know. Well, one of them is behind Gaius. I remember that. But then where's the other one though? Where's that other one? I was wondering about the name of them too. We have the okay, the sharp shot is the zoomed. And then arrow soaring sting. So the sharp shot I think is, yeah, it's the one behind Gaius. So that's not as good, but it'll be, you know, 12% damage on our ballistas isn't bad, right? You know what? I wonder if you shoot, like, I wonder how that works. I'll have to test it out. Oh, and then, okay, the other one is Bog Rift Fort. Okay. I can't remember where, but oh, it's on top of Fog Rift. I guess. Yeah, let's go on Arum. Yeah, Moog did get melted, dude. It was very surprising, but you know, this is a decent range status build at this point. It's decent. But yeah, I guess, okay, the question is, do I go collect fragments? And in this case, I think we definitely do, because we're doing all bosses anyways, right? So fragments aren't as out of the way when you're doing all bosses, so. But just, like, based on how the numbers work out with the fragments, like, we do end up so weak for Rolana, though. Kind of unfortunate. Come on. You are kidding. Yeah, we're gonna end up quite weak for Rolana, dude. Look at that drip. Yeah, it's something. I would like to get some actual good armor, but I have... I mean, I guess realistically, Blue Dancer's not doing a whole lot right now. Yeah, we could probably... Like, once we get some of these DLC talismans, I probably won't use Blue Dancer anymore at all. Oh, so you know what? I guess I never tested. Does the... Like, presumably Lance Talisman works when you're on the horse with the bow, right? I haven't actually tried, though. Oh, the lighting's going insane. Will it actually... How is it higher? It was probably sneak attack or something. Who do I test this on? I mean, it should... Well, actually, I can't remember because I think I remember thinking about this with the bow. Okay, so... This is a shield enemy is probably not the best enemy to test it on. Okay, here we go. So... 283 with... Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. I remember that with the bow as well. And thinking that was really dumb. What is the plan for the 1 million runes I have? I don't know yet. I mean, you know what? I guess the fragments are still a little out of the way, even when you're doing all bosses, but it's not as bad. Again, doing region locked means that you're not... You know, you're not, like, running around the entire map the whole time, at least at the start. But I don't know. Maybe I should just give myself the fragments, dude. I need to figure out... Well, actually, before Rolana, I think you can get to level 5. Or level 6, maybe? Holly, thanks for the 100 bits, though. I appreciate that. That's all good, Holly. That's perfectly fine. But I appreciate that. I finally finished the game using builds other than blasphemous shielding. I see. Yeah, thanks so much, Holly. But yeah, most of the money is, you know, we're already at 50 vigor, 55. Were any bolts added in the DLC? The peak bone and the Rabath's great bolts. That's it. That's pretty disappointing. But maybe the peak bone bolts are good. I don't know. Like, probably not. Maybe. Arm, thanks so much for giving us up to Holly. Thanks so much, dude. Also, Looney, if I didn't say thanks for the 16-month resub as well. Yeah, probably what I actually should do is just give myself get myself level 5 or 6 or whatever. The only reason I'm not is because I actually cannot remember what you can get to before Rolana. I think it's definitely level 5. I think when I did region locked, I was at least level 5. It may have been level 6 though. I'm gonna have to like count them up, dude. You can get 7, really? I'm gonna have to like look at the map and think about it. 7, I think that's too high. That sounds too high. I think it's 6. Okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? 9 fragments? I'm probably forgetting some, dude. I've got to be forgetting some. Oh, okay, and then there's a 10th in here. So 10? Although usually I like leave this one. No. Like, if you're not doing region lock, you can easily get to 11 before doing anything. I just want to see... I forget how many you need to get... How many have I said? Like, so you need 11 to get to 6? Is that possible? Because, yeah, I should... Like, why am I picking these up, dude? Why am I doing this? There's no point. It's... what on region locked all bosses, I think I got to level 5. Which is very low for her, by the way. Unless maybe... No, I don't want to just go straight to 11. Which is what I've done before. Unless I should. Like, unless I should just totally not interact with the system at all and just get 11. What do I do? I'm not concerned about being overpowered anywhere. So. Yeah, maybe I just go 11, dude. Yeah, they really did, didn't they, Aram? Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like they wanted you to get stuck and then have to go, like, explore other places or something.
Nickel bag.
Flores, thanks for the 5-month Prime sub. Yeah, I might just go straight to 11, dude. Like, I don't really care to interact with the system at all, so. Just gonna pretend it's not even there. Just go straight to, like, 11 feels right. Like, when I did Colossal, I just went straight to 11. The reason being, well, I don't know, because we're doing all region lock all bosses, though. I'm just gonna go 5. I'm torn. Obviously, you can see this. I'm a little torn, because if we go 5, I think that's how many we can get. If we're doing Bellarat as not gravesite plane, doing it as part of Enter Illim, then let me recount. So we get, I could probably just use map genie to get more accurate, but by my count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is level 5. I think that's it, dude. So yeah, I think that's right. I think level 5's the most. Slippery slope. Well, it's more about doing what is the most fun to do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure level 5 is the most I can do for region locked. If we're like, even if I included Bellarat, there's only one in there, right? So. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just checking Map Genie really quick. God damn, hate this system, dude. I counted the... Okay, wait, 1... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know you guys... Well, here, I'll show you, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then, yeah, you can get a 10th here, but it doesn't actually do anything, so. All right, level 5 it is. We are now level 5. And then in the next region, in Scadu Altus or whatever, we can get a lot more, I think. I'll just count it up when we get there. I'm just not going to bother collecting. So anyways, let's start killing stuff. Because, yeah, we need to get to... Once we get to Altus, Scadu Altus, then we can get the talismans
Have
we
a
want.
nice
Because that's a
dream,
huge
Dreamer.
area, so.
What happened to the All Souls like Saw Boss's no-hit run?
Ace, thanks for the 14-month Prime sub, dude. It's happening. Still happening. All right, let's see how this goes. Actually, maybe I should kill the dragon first to get this plus 10. I'm already here though, but yeah. Yeah. Let's kill dragon first. After Kazan. Yeah, the church does give 2. So yeah, we can get 9. Oh. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was. I'm just gonna revert back. Level 5. I shouldn't have picked any of these up. But I can't discard them, so. Said I'd update you when you get... Yeah, I mean, dude, they are so damn slow. So... expect it to take a while for that laptop to ship, because, yeah, they are fucking so slow, dude. Do I have Holy in? Get Holy. Oh, yeah, I guess we can get Robot's Cannon, too, yeah. Surely it is actually good. Rabath. I'm just gonna do this, and then just to get rid of them, and then just revert again back to 5.
Maybe.
Our damage is gonna be so bad here, though. Like, that's another problem with region locked in the DLC, or just maybe, I don't know. Maybe another problem with the DLC, I guess, is that the actual intended progression... Do I stick with fire? I feel like fire's not good in a lot of spots here. Divine Beast, it's good. But yeah, I mean... I don't know what level, blessing level, they thought you would get to by Rolana, but whatever it is, it's too low. It is definitely too low. And so, yeah, rolling up to Rolana at Blessing level 5, for most builds that aren't super optimized, it is not enough. Like, you should be... When you're fighting Rolana at Blessing level 11, that is when it feels like the proper balancing for most builds. But nope. They... I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, our damage should be good here, though. Hopefully. We go with Sacred Order. This will be the highest damage we get in the whole DLC, probably, so... Well, at least for now. It might be better to go with just a single hit shot at first. Just because now he's going to have all that insane resist thing. Yeah. Pretty good damage. Beautiful. All right, there's our Ancient Somber Stone. Azaz, thanks for the 42-month resub, dude. Thanks, man. Pretty nice damage there. I'm just gonna pick up this Grace, and then I'm gonna go upgrade the Jar Cannon. Kind of unfortunate how far in this Grace is, though, and for some reason I can't fast travel when I'm in here. Gonna run out. Actually, I guess fire's good on this boss, but that is the pulley crossbow, which is definitely by far the best crossbow. Like, it's not even a debate, really.
Right.
Here we go. There's really no argument to be had because I mean, statuses. So where statuses are good, crossbows are decent. Where statuses are not good, crossbows are terrible. And the pulley crossbow is just the best status crossbow. So. I bought Monster Hunter World when it came to PC, but I never played it. So I feel like I would really like Monster Hunter games, but I just haven't gotten around to playing them. All right, let's see how this goes. Too bad this guy doesn't drop the repeating crossbow. Why did that miss? I feel like this guy's gonna just like one-shot me if he hits me. Yeah, not quite. Why did that miss though? Oh, and he doesn't even get knocked down. I'm dead. Oh boy. He really doesn't get knocked down. Fuck, dude. I thought this was going to be fine here because I thought we were just going to knock him down. I guess this works though. Slowly but surely. I guess, yeah, I don't know if Great Bow knocks this guy down either, because I didn't do bow only DLC, so it probably doesn't. Okay, at least I got him. Okay, so now... He's got to heal too, right? Like, he's got to fucking heal. Yep, there it is. I can't believe it doesn't knock him down. Gonna have to reapply rod on him or something. Yeah, Rakshasa is gonna be the exact same as this, yeah. It's fine. It's still, like... It's just gonna take longer than I thought. At least we're getting some headshots in there too. This is insane. Maybe I should have went to 11 blessing, dude. Did I poison him again? No. Oh my god, dude. I was like, I didn't have enough fingers right there because I was holding down the trigger. Oh, I got him. Nice one, Miyazaki. This is really a... You killed it with this boss. I wasn't looking at him. I was looking at his health bar. Holy shit, dude. Okay, well, we took him out. Oh yeah, we're getting his crossbow, but yeah, I was just saying it'd be nice if he dropped it so I can get it earlier, but yep, it is in it's next to the Ghostflame Dragon in Skadu Altus. Let's get some more of these. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's keep going, I guess. Let's go do Onze. Not me. It's not Miyazaki's fault if I'm bad. Yeah, true. It's a good point. I never thought about that. Should we go fire? Go fire. Never considered that. Wow, I bought a lot of those hefty beast bones, huh? Maybe a few too many. To just run through here. Okay, well, Onze should get knocked down. I think.
Maybe.
I forget, did Dan got knocked down,
Hey,
didn't he?
Gino.
I
Hey,
thought he
chat.
did.
Good run as always.
Boostlot, thanks for the 17-month resub. Thanks so much, dude. I thought he did get knocked down, so that's the first NPC I believe that just didn't care about my huge ballista bolt that I was shooting at him point blank. Just like, oh, it's just like a slight stun. Didn't even feel it. We're not leveling up a lot because crossbows don't scale with any stat. So leveling up doesn't really do a whole lot. Like we're at 60 vigor now, and that's like, what else do I need? Maybe some endurance we can get, but The rest of it, I'm pretty much just saving to buy more bolts. I feel like Onze is pretty weak to a lot of statuses too, so we could also try that. Yeah, stamina doesn't matter. It's the carry weight maybe matters though. Actual stamina itself, like it just doesn't matter. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, is he gonna dodge this? You are kidding me. He fucking parried me. Okay, please chill for a second. I couldn't even roll in time there. Why did he land on his feet? He's a cat, dude. There we go. Okay. Just time it right, I guess. Ah, fuck. There's some precise timing needed here, it seems. Oh boy, I wasn't sure if he was gonna get knocked out of that one. Oh, that might have killed me. Okay, maybe Ballista not the play here. Why does he land on his feet, man? That's so dumb. That really is dumb, isn't it? Man, I'm getting some very large hits here. This just doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm dead. Ah, fuck, man. Yeah, this doesn't work as well as I was hoping it would. We'll try and maybe just crossbows easier. Actually, don't even really need the rune arc. Maybe just crossbow. I should have buffed. Why didn't I buff? I've never actually seen him do that before. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what we do. He parries it, but then still gets procced anyways. Yeah, and he doesn't really dodge either. Yeah, this is this is definitely easier. Please don't kill me, though. What the hell? Oh. This is getting painful on this run, dude. Things have taken a turn in the DLC, especially just like the blessing. It's like I said earlier, the level 5 blessing is not a lot for some of these bosses. Although for this guy, it's enough, but... Okay. Well, we got it done. Yeah, pretty cool boss, though. A little tricky with the crossbow, but... So far, we're like... How many bosses have we killed? 3? 2 of the 3 have been not good crossbow bosses, but the Ghostflame Dragon was, at least. Clearly, that is valuable. But yeah, the ballistas really let me down a few times now, dude. You know, I'm just thinking... for 2 of these bosses, for Onze and the... Blackgaol Knight, I was just like, oh yeah, it should be super easy. We just go in with the ballista, just unlock them, no problem. Didn't really work so well. Did not work so well. Oh yeah, we can get the spread crossbow. I actually kind of forgot about that one. Oops, I should have gotten that earlier. It's somewhere around here, right? Yeah, the Bolt Devourer. I thought it was on this path somewhere. Oh, on the edge west? Ah. Okay, there it is. I can't, unfortunately, I can't really upgrade it all that much yet. We can get it to plus 13. So that's not going to do the job. We haven't even been to mountaintops yet, so... But yeah, it's cool. It's definitely a cool crossbow. I was using it on Convergence mod. It seems sick, but look at my bolt numbers. So I have 39 bolts, 29 bolts, and apparently can only hit twice. So you're getting 2 bolts for 10 arrows. It doesn't seem great. Like, why is it like that, man? Or I guess it can only hit the same enemy twice? Anyways. Definitely got to try that one out. Like, at least it's unique, right? It's not just another knight crossbow. But maybe it'd be better if it was. I don't know. How do I do this again? I too like wasting 8 bolts, yeah. But you know what though? Like if I wonder what the motion value on the 2 hits can be. Like if it's just 100 bolt damage, so you're basically getting double damage a shot. Like that might be worth it still. Might. I guess if we really wanted to, there are a bunch of Smithing Stone 5s in the DLC that I could get. I'm sure the Forge has quite a few. All right, I'm hoping... like, Ballista should work well here. You would think, right? Yeah, the thing is, the pulley crossbow, like, just as a comparison, I think it basically does, for 3 shots, it does about 150% damage. And maybe this, you'll just hyper armor me or something. Oh, nice. I don't know why, but certain enemy jump attacks just don't get hit by that. My god, that's not a lot of damage, dude. Please stop. It might just be easier to crossbow him, dude. Yeah, like, there were certain NPCs earlier where I was doing that attack when they were jumping and it hit them, but it must have to do with the animation or something. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's a problem, though. He can just... like, if he roll recovers out of the stun, my animation is still too slow to get up and roll it, which is absolutely insane. Or an R2, I guess. Wow. I just can't use the ballista at all. guy can get poisoned, right? Yeah, the normal crossbow just continues to be better. Especially on this guy, because he loves that jump attack, and it just hit him right in the head. Here we go. Probably frost him too. Though I'm out of heals, so I can't die now. I'm pretty sure a great bow would do what I'm trying to do with the ballista, it just perfectly here. But yeah, this is just so clearly the way to do this. So much better. And I don't have to tank a bunch of hits. Nice. All right. Kaiser, thanks for the 19-month resub. Thanks so much, dude. Yep, just we... The ballista is borderline unusable in almost any boss fight now at this point. Okay, who is still alive? I guess the Death Knight. That's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure the Death Knight's not going to get knocked down by the ballista either. Oh. I should go buy some more beast bones. Rolana cameo worked on ballistas. I don't think it does. Like, it shouldn't work, but I guess maybe... I don't know. Never tried.
Maybe I'll give you the best nut ever.
We should just buy as many as I can of these at this point.
Smile.
Seems like a good investment. Anything else? I do want to upgrade that spread crossbow. Yeah, I need so many more smithing 5s, dude. Insane, thanks for the 7-month Prime sub. Thanks, dude. Go do that Death Knight. But yeah, maybe I should actually level up some endurance and put on some heavy armor. Like, we do have some very solid armor. Fat man. Oh, that's quite a hood. Peak fashion, dude. I want to spend all, but something like that should be good. Oh, I'm still fat rolling. Sure. This will work for now, and then I'll keep getting more. Well, actually, we have a lot of souls I could spend. Yeah, the Sharp Shot Talisman and the Arrow Soaring Sting Talisman or something like that. That's what we want to get. And it's literally like right up there, I think. Above Garu. Death Blighted recently by PvPer with a crossbow. Well, yeah, there's that like newly discovered, and I think they patched it already, right? That the peak bone glitch, or whatever it was. We could like tumble buff your bow with Deathblight and then use the peak bone arrows and it like hit you, but like all of it hit you. Boss, I think spread crossbow will be used on. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I've only used it in Convergence mod where it was actually very satisfying to use, but that's when I had unlimited bolts and stuff. In this, in like the base game, I have no clue. I just have to try it out. Like maybe it's really good. I don't know. But yeah, it's a hard sell when you can only hit an enemy twice with 10 bolts, dude. Like that's a pretty hard sell. Oh. Yep, we'll have to see. I want to get this helmet on. Like, this is some pretty good fashion for a crossbow user. I feel like it's, decently accurate. How's it going, Baby Joe? Now we haven't gotten the repeating crossbow. That's the last crossbow that we can get. Last one. And yeah, we only have, I mean, we have... This guy really gonna survive this? Nope. We have just this Death Knight and Rolana left before we can get to Skadu Altus. I do region lock like a little bit differently than... Wait, it considers this Skadu Altus. Like, in the base game, I think it's pretty well defined, but like this boss checklist, I do the region lock in the DLC a little bit different than it has it separated. Like it says I did a Jagged Peak boss already. It is kind of tough with how... Oh yeah, the Chief Bloodfiend. I kind of forgot about him. Yeah, okay, we do normally do the Chief Bloodfiend, I think. But definitely not Lamenter, and I don't do Divine Beast, so... Like, I don't know. The DLC, like I was saying, DLC is a bit harder to define the regions because everything's so... It's just way less defined. Yeah, the cannon is the last ballista to get. Or the... Yeah, Rabat's cannon. Okay, well, I will give the ballista another shot here, but... What is this guy? Can this guy be... status with anything? I don't think so, right? Oh, he can. He can be poisoned, rotted. He just can't be bled. But he's pretty resistant to everything.
Maybe.
Interesting.
I'll give you the best.
I mean, yeah, that's probably... I probably should rot him. Amon, thanks for the 9-month Prime sub. Thanks so much, dude. I probably should rot him. Oh, I'm running... I guess I have a decent amount of rot arrows, but maybe I should save these for the harder bosses. We're getting to that point, dude. Yeah, especially against a pretty resistant enemy. I guess I won't use it. I'll try a ballista shot. Yeah, I mean, not horrible. Oh, bam. See how long this poison takes. Wait, is this guy kind of dumb from range or something? I mean, that wasn't too long. Oh, wait, I can't bleed him. We could rot him. We do apply statuses quite quickly. Ow. Have we not gotten him yet? There we go. All right, buddy, I get it. You can do that. Nice. Crossbows, age-old enemy. An enemy turning slightly to the side. I think the rot was worth it. Holy shit. Nice, dude. Really easy way to kill these guys, actually. I wouldn't say they're the hardest bosses, but that was pretty fucking easy, dude. All right. I actually can't remember if I normally do. I think I normally do the Blood Fiend as part of.
People think that I must be
as part of Gravesite Plane. I think. I remember debating this for a while,
I have
but
the heart of a small boy. It is in a glass jar on my desk.
Are more sleep bullets? I could try to sleep the chief. Actually, no, you can't. Or wait, can you? Yeah, I'm kind of just. I have you sleep a decent amount, but I was kind of more using it on the bosses that like have a big sleep animation. The long sleep. Elfman, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I did region locked all bosses no hit, I think I did Chief Bloodfiend as part of Graveside Plane. I do wonder if there's a faster way down there, though. That's not like... I mean, I guess that skip from Yole is probably a little faster. But maybe there's some other way down here that's not from the Ruat Ruins or whatever. Or Rau. I forget if it's... How is it? Is it R-U-A or is it A or R-A-U? I forget. Oh, it is R-A-U. Rau Ruins. 5 million hours. Of course. But yeah, we pretty much at this point in the run, we are pretty much forced to use Rot on everybody. At least in the DLC, because the DLC enemies are tanky as hell, and Region Locked doesn't really work as well in the DLC, actually. Doesn't really work as well. Maybe I should have just gone straight to 11. That would have made this feel a bit better. Yeah, just go. Maybe that's maybe what I should do next time. Like, I'm sure at some point I'll do another like casual region locked all bosses run. Maybe I should just go straight to Blessing 11 or something, or 12, and just not even really interact with the whole system at all. I don't want to be overpowered for bosses. It's just... I just don't want to interact with the system at all. Pretty much is what it is. I forget, is this boss in water? Going to 12 sounds fair? Yeah, maybe it does. But yeah, we're going to see our damage on Rolana on here is going to be horrendous. It's going to be really bad. So I'm going to definitely rely on the rot and stuff for that. Are you using the auto crossbow? Like the repeating one? We haven't gotten it yet. Is it not a fun game? It's all right. It's okay. Don't go past 12 blessing? No, I usually go past 12, but not really gonna be able to buff here. Okay, what is the plan here? This guy does bleed, right? I don't know if he rots, though. I should have checked. Does he sleep? I don't think he sleeps. I'm pretty sure I checked that. Let's get that white mask on. Does he not bleed? He actually probably doesn't bleed, actually. Like, there's something that he's resist... Oh, no, he... Oh, yeah, super weak to bleed, poison. Nice. He is pretty resistant to bleed, though, actually. And then someone's gonna go like, oh yeah, obviously he's a bleed guy. So is Moog. Bleed's here? Nice. Ow. Oh. Was that even... It didn't really look close to me, but I'm really doing a lot of swapping here. Definitely don't want to be rolling back on that attack. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, unless I forgot someone, it is Rolana time. Oh, okay. I'm sure this will work out just fine. Yeah, once Rolana's down, then we can go get both of the remaining arrow damage talismans, which should just be, like, that should help our build a lot. Should help a lot. Resistant to bleed, but weak to all their statuses, immune to sleep. Yeah, okay, sleep is the one that I remember testing on them, like for all bosses, thinking that'd be a good strat or something, but... Unlimited are rot bolts. They're actually not that limited. I mean, we can always farm. I'd rather not, though. I guess I'm just running here. Yeah, you can always farm them. All that just to aggro him anyways. Cast Howl, swap arrows, gear, Howl runs out, start attacking boss. Well, that's not what happened on the last one. Last one I casted Golden Vow, which at least lasts like a decent amount of time. These are jar cannons blasting people. Like blasting enemies. Pretty much the only job it has at this point because I can't even think about using it on any of these bosses. So funny. Guy just like runs up to you and then just gets exploded out. Which crossbow do these guys use, I wonder? Oops. Yeah, jar cannon for Rolana, surely, dude. Holy shit, that's a tanky dog. Nice headshot. You know what? This is actually a good way to kill these guys. Interesting. Where are you? What the hell? Ah. Yeah, that's interesting. It is a good way to kill these guys. Like, I've had issues killing these guys before. Wait, what even? It's been so long since I've like slowly played the DLC that I just wanted to say, I thought there was maybe an upgrade up here or something. Oh yeah, okay. It's been so long since I slow played the DLC because it was my first playthrough of it. It was the last time that it'd be fun to do another one. Because I honestly, I don't remember a lot of stuff, especially with how quickly I did it. Not that I went through the content quickly, but just in a very short amount of time. Now, there's a difference. Like, I finished the whole DLC in, like, 3 days or something. Is what I mean. But it still took me... Or maybe it was 4 days, but it still took me a good 60 hours. What the hell? You survived that? Like, I pretty much found everything. But yeah, I don't remember a lot of stuff too well. Or maybe it was 50 hours. It was 50 or 60 hours. Like, I really took my time. And it was very fun. It's like slow motion. The like when I'm being attacked in the recovery, it's just like I'm just sitting there and I can't do anything. There's something up here, right? Well, there is something up here, but there's one run that I grabbed it. Talisman work for Ballista holding shot? I don't think so. I picked it up maybe wanting to test it, but there's no way. No. That would have been nice. That would have been a needed buff. Oh yeah, Glumblade Trio's up here. Anything else? Is that it? Yeah, you're right. Now, I was saying there should have been an equivalent talisman for bows and crossbows that's like, yeah, when you hold it, you get bonus damage on your shot. Like that's a no-brainer thing that could have been added. Especially like a nice buff to the jar cannons too. Because at least we're gonna have the scope. The scope's gonna add 12% damage. Pretty much every time I'm using jar cannon at this point, it's when I'm zoomed in. I could try killing this guy. But yeah, if you like held a bolt in your crossbow for 1 second, or a bow, if you just had your bow drawn for a second or so, that would have been nice, dude. That would have been a nice buff to them. Because Convergence has... Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Convergence has a very similar thing. Well, no, it is basically that. Nice try, idiot. That's a lot of damage, dude. Convergence has that where, like, you hold... The longer you hold a bow for, you get stacks of damage, and it's up to, like, 3 or 5 stacks or something like that. Oh, it was 60 hours. Well, there you go. Yeah, that was a fun playthrough, dude. That was definitely a lot of fun. Unfortunately, this DLC is... I would say it's one where, you know, the first playthrough is the most fun, almost, right? Or it's like, I think that's the best experience, but then after that, it kind of drops a little bit. Whereas let's say, like, the base game is not the same well, or the same way. Base game is fun every time, I think. DLC, it's just not as fun as the first time I played it. Still fun, though. Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad. Okay, we should probably go lightning and status here, right? What is the best against her? Pretty weak to sleep, actually. But yeah, poison, rot, very good. Bleed is okay. Frost is okay. We could try sleep, I guess. We can try it. Start by getting poison and rot, though, first. Yeah, Sekiro DLC is top tier, you're right. Yeah, Blessing level 5 Rolana. Right, I don't really know how to fight her with range either. That's a nice punish there. It's probably after that I could have done something. Ah. Kind of messed up again. I should have done the poison after my buffs ran out. I was trying to stay on the water. All right, here we go. It's kind of working really well, actually. Should have run in close there for sure. Not bad. I mean, considering only blessing level 5, that's really not terrible. Of course, the rot carried, but yeah, not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought that was going to be a lot harder than that. All right, good stuff, dude. Let me just make sure that we killed everyone. I think so. We killed the Dragon, Onze, Blackgaol Knight, Dragon Man. We are good to go, dude. I think. Let me just make sure. Because, yeah, Lamenter is not Graveside Plane. Like, that's... We do Charos later. Divine Beast, I do as part of Enter Ilum normally. And then it says the Death Knight. What is the error from? It says the Death Knight is Scadu Altus, which is like not. And it says Dragon Man's Jagged Peak. We're good. Okay, so this is where. So first of all, I guess. In terms of blessing level, I'm probably just going to go straight to 11 now. $11 is pretty reasonable. Like maybe next time I do a run like this, I should just go straight to 11 at the start, because our damage, like, we did feel probably the weakest we felt on the whole run during that segment, right? And I think at blessing level 11, it would have been probably more reasonable. You know what could be pretty good on this run is the how's it called, dude? Crusade insignia could be quite good. I'm gonna get it. That could be good, just like, because I am killing a bunch of enemies, so... I like the sound of that. Yeah, surely jar cannon on this guy. Yeah, I was waiting for that noise he makes when he gets hit. Fuck. Oops. This definitely works the best on like a caster type enemy, because I'm far away enough where it's safe for me to actually shoot them and knock them down, and then I can get out of the next attack in time. Okay, look, like I'm so much tankier now just because of the blessing. Please don't. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe this.
Before the flame of Mesmer.
That's fucked up. Like, that's so dumb, dude. Like, that is so dumb. I could probably do that 10,000 times, and that would be the only time where he would just go fucking Ultra Instinct at the end. It's just like, oh, I can just jump attack him, and it misses, and then I'm gonna, you know, perfectly time this cast. Why do I even bother with using the cannon for knockdown, dude? It just doesn't work. Simply just doesn't work well. Just bleed the shit out of him. I'm actually so disappointed that the jar cannon just doesn't work for that strat, because it's that pretty much means the only thing it's good for, is like just killing enemies from far away, which is not that valuable. Like, there are 1,000 things in this game that do the exact same thing. I'm still gonna jar cannon blast him. Can't let him disrespect me like that. It's funny how long it takes for me to turn around.
My words, graceless heathen. Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
That's crazy, dude. No, he can be knocked down, but the problem is that pretty much most enemies that can get knocked down are still fast enough to recover. Like, at least for NPCs, they're pretty much all fast enough to recover and be able to hit me while I'm still reloading. Like, just think about that. I shoot them, they go into this big knockdown animation, and then even despite that, they can still get up and have time to attack me. All while I'm reloading. So yeah, it doesn't work out great. Okay, so it's on top of the boss, right? Guess we can kill the boss first. I assume, like, poison and rot are good against these guys. They don't know. I can't believe he smoked me like that. That was brutal, man. It also sleep them, apparently. I haven't really been using sleep all that much. We could try it. I can't believe he smoked me like that. That was fucked up, man. No, maybe I should have gotten the mushroom crown as well. Or, I guess we haven't gone there yet, but I should get the mushroom crown later. Like, I've gotten smoked a few times on this run like that, but I don't think any of them have been that bad. Yeah, I forgot how much of a freak Garu is. I think we got him, right? No, we didn't. Come on, dude. I don't know if lightning's actually good on these guys, but... looks decent. Guess I probably could have easily cheesed this guy. Let him rot for a little bit. Garu is the average Twitch chatter when a woman shows up on screen. I will not say you're wrong. You are not wrong. There it is. Arrow, Soaring Sting. So the question is, what does that replace? Probably, I don't know. That's great, dude. It's a really, really good talisman. Please stop being a freak to me. Okay. So yeah, the next stop should probably be just going to kill Gaius, I guess, right? The long trek to Gaius. But no, I mean, maybe I should just kill... Yeah, we can just kill some of the bosses along the way.
If I then will understand.
Oh yeah, I guess you're not
my people.
mad yet. Yeah, Garu's definitely a foot guy, dude. No question. All right, yet another NPC that I'm going to attempt to use Jar Cannon on. NPC gang could be a problem? I don't think so, dude. I think it's going to be fine. Surprisingly enough, the pulley crossbow is actually better on NPCs than the Jar Cannon is. I really thought Jar Cannon was just going to be... what is my gesture button? Why is G not my gesture button? Oh, no, because I'm playing the wrong damn game, dude, for that. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I guess let's buff here. I'm kind of still in Dark Souls and you know, like Dark Souls and Bloodborne mode a little bit. Surely my buffs will last long enough here. This is a very easy boss to forget. Nice damage. Oh my god, dude. This guy's actually just so insane. It's perfect music for this. How has he not punished me for reloading yet? Look at this AI, dude. Authentic PvP AI. Could we actually no-hit a boss with Jar Cannon? I don't know if I've done that on this run yet. Nice, dude. Big counter hit, too. Look at that. 0 hits taken. Simple. Easy. You smoked him. Yeah, Jar Cannon's OP, dude. And we no-hit Dane with it. I mean, there's also a cheese for him where he can jump up on the roof, but... It's funny, like, you do the cheese, but then he can also... I've seen him jump up on the roof with you. And, yeah, that's, you know, some good stuff there. Zamarin, thanks so much for the 35-month resub, dude. Thanks, man. All right, let's go take out the Cursed Blade. Apparently, Cursed Blades are super weak to sleep, so we could try that. I keep saying I'm going to try sleep, and I just don't, but... When he throw a disc at me? He could have, for sure. I mean, he could have done anything to hit me while I was reloading, basically, but he didn't. Any crossbows? Yeah, we still need to get the repeating. Which I guess I could have gotten already, actually. Okay, you know what? I'll get it after this. Because I was kind of more focused on getting the other talisman. But the other talisman isn't that big of a deal. It's mostly just for the Jar Cannon damage. Jar Cannon damage on non-bosses. So it's, yeah, it's not the most important thing. Really? What can't I craft? Scorpions? Kind of dumb. Okay, how will this Curse Blade go? I don't know anymore, dude. Nicholas, thanks so much, dude. Our boss pace has maybe slowed down a little bit, but it's understandable because we're you know, killing these massively tanky NPC or well, yeah, just DLC bosses. So oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we can also get the last cannon, too. Which, we do have Terra Magica, so we have a build that should work with it. Yes, we will see. But I just don't... I've tested it once, and it didn't really seem that good. But I don't know if it was really the best test. Okay. I will try sleep, but the one problem using the pulley crossbow with sleep is that let's say you sleep on the second arrow, then you hit the third arrow, and your sleep is done, right? So here we go, and then big jar cannon hit. Doesn't even knock down, apparently. That can't be right. Yeah, there we go. You know what? The jar cannon damage is starting to look pretty solid. Thanks to that new talisman. Oh. Oh, shit. Your damage is really solid, too, though. Ow. Please stop. Okay, well, there we go. All right, yeah, let's go get that other crossbow. And I guess we can kill the boss at the fort, too. I mean, is it faster to go from here? Never thought about that. Shotgun, crossbow, sleep. Yes, we do still need to try that. But again, like I'm assuming the pulley crossbow does about 150% sleep per shot. But that's for 3 arrows, right? But then, you know, if this one does 200%, like obviously that's higher, but then if it takes 10 bolts, man, that's so many. Okay, it's somewhere around here. Guess we have to kill this guy. It's somewhere here, I thought. Might be on the other side. You know what? We could go bloodsucking here. That's a good point. Where the hell is it, dude? It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's that, I guess. There we go. The final crossbow has been picked up. This should be really good for this fight, you would think. This should be actually very, very good. Too bad I don't have Holy, though. Oh, shit, I should use Howl. Also, thanks so much for the 3-month tier 3 resub. Thanks so much, dude. It's insane, man. Love how there's just a gigantic fucking dragon and no one cares about it. They all just want to shoot me. Yep. Yep, kill the little guy. Who is also helping us fight the dragon. Did my bus run out? Yeah, this is the... I mean, for a bow, this is actually really good damage. Like, bows can't do this amount of damage, I'm pretty sure, on these guys, but it's close, because black bow with the similar setup, the difference is you can't use Sacred Order. Yeah, that was actually very easy. Very simple. But yeah, you can't use Sacred Order with that build, so you only get Golden Epitaph. And, you know, like, obviously it's not as good. Lucky Chan, thanks for the 8-month resub. Thanks, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, for some unknown reason, the Lance Talisman doesn't work with bows or crossbows. Well, so yeah. I would use it if it worked. You know what? I'm just realizing I've never really done this fort, like, this way. Like, I'm trying to think of the way through. I don't even know it. Because I always either jump in from over there, which would have been the faster way to do it, or I jump from the lower section with the lift. What I said, I was disappointed with the DLC overall. No, disappointed's too much, I think. I wasn't disappointed. There are certain aspects that I'm disappointed by, but overall, I think it's still really good, which is why I play it. What should we do on this guy? Same strat? But no, there are certainly things that I'm disappointed by. And I also think that it's probably the first Souls game where in this case it's only one DLC, but all of the DLCs, the average quality, like, it doesn't make the game better. Wow, I was still reloading that entire time. If that makes sense. Like, I think, Dark Souls 1, the game is better with the DLC. Bloodborne, the game is better with the DLC. ES2... Yeah, see, that's the problem with sleep with this thing, man. Yeah, this game, I don't think it's a drastic improvement to the game with the DLC. Okay, Jar Cannon works beautifully on this guy. Like, it's these types of bosses that can't recover that quickly that the Jar Cannon works on. Oh. That's crazy. That was pretty sick dodge. Oh, except he just decides to not get knocked down. Multi-hit interrupt the sleep. Oh, yeah, 100% it does. Yeah, because if you hit an enemy after they get slept, they wake up, right? Bonk. Here we go. Yeah, if you hit an enemy after they get slept, they wake up. And there are a lot of smithing stones in this camp if I need more. And yeah, so if you hit, if you proc sleep on the first or second arrow, and then the third arrow hits, then they just wake up immediately. So yeah, it does make it a little bit awkward to use sleep with the pulley crossbow, but you could just use another one. Like, I've just swapped over to the arbalist a few times. Insane truth nuke, actually. I think probably a lot of the more like hardcore Elden Ring fans would agree with that. But a lot of people that have only played the DLC once and have only played Elden Ring once, they're like, they can't even fathom the idea of that, At least some. I don't know about all, I guess, but repeating crossbow better than pulley? I'm not sure yet. I don't think so. Like, does this just... Like, it just shoots a single one. I don't know about the damage numbers on it. This is the only crossbow Ash of War in the game. The only one. And why does it have... Oh, I guess it's for the different arrow types. I mean, that's cool, dude. I hope that's good. Walk around with an absurd amount of souls every time you watch me. Yep. Hey, let's see if the 50-90 lags here. Wow, no lag at all. That's the first time I've seen that. First time I've seen anyone not lag while this rune breaks. It's crazy, dude. Surely worth the price of that. Yeah, the 9950 X3D plus 5090 makes it not actually lag when that shows up. Because, yeah, on my previous setup, the 4090, I would drop to like 40 FPS during that. But not anymore. New weapons are awesome. Yeah, 100% agree. Like, there are, again, I still do like this DLC quite a lot. I think some of the bosses are the best they've made. Some of the weapons are the best they've made even as well. I think the world design's really cool. Enter Ilum and Shadowkeep are both really solid areas. Maybe not like a huge improvement over what they've done before, but still good. What else? I mean, aesthetically, the DLC is really cool. So those are the things I like about it, which is a lot of things. But yeah, there are simultaneously a lot of things that I don't like about it that are like big. Now, like most of the Souls games, the things that I don't like about them are very small things, right? So, where actually is this? So yeah, like Bloodborne, for example, I don't know where I'm going, to be 100% honest. We don't need to go from the back way. But what lift was that? I can't remember. But yeah, Bloodborne, the vials I'm not a fan of, and like Dark Souls 2, the agility, I'm fine with it, but I'm not a huge fan. Just like some minor like world design things with Dark Souls 2. DS3, I think. I don't know, a lot of the levels are just like not the best or something, but it's all pretty small things. But in this one, I don't know where I'm going. Literally been since my first playthrough that I've come up here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, in the DLC, it's like the fragments I don't like. I think a lot of the open world areas are just not fun to explore because mostly because they don't have good stuff. I think even if Cerulean Coast just had good stuff, then it would make it a lot more fun to explore, even though it is quite empty. Like the emptiness is a big thing. All right, here's the cannon though. And like these are kind of big things, I guess. You know, like 6 NPC bosses or whatever. So many NPC fights. NPC bosses I don't really like. Because it just cheapens what a boss is. Especially when I like to do all bosses runs too, right? Like, I guess I could easily just not do them, but... Nah, I gotta do all bosses if I'm doing all bosses, right? So... But again, I still overall like it, but it's just there are bigger things that... Like, it's not just small little details that I'm not a fan of. Like, the whole scaling of the DLC, I think, is way off. Where do I actually get the arrows, though? Look at these arrows, man. Like, that's a pretty big thing, and you have to interact with it every playthrough. And I guess you could say vials are the same, but they're not... I feel like they're not so bad, right? At least when you know... At least when you know the game... You know, if you have the idea that you're going to, like, stock up on vials at every point you can, then it's not really a big deal. Like, it doesn't get in the way, I guess. Usually. Where do I get these great bolts from? Spell Mechanist Bell Bearing? That's here, too, isn't it? Did I get it? I didn't pick it up, did I? It is here. Uh-oh. Oh, I do need to jump down? Really? Oh, shit. I thought you just needed the doll from up there. Oh. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well. Bellbearing I need to shoot down? Is it not possible at all to get it from... I'm gonna free cam just to go see where it is. Just to go see, because I'm... Is it that, or is that the doll? No, that's the ashes, I mean. And is this it? That must be it. Okay, well, I guess we'll just have to wait a bit to get those arrows, but... Does this cannon... Like, this cannon doesn't do more damage than Jar Cannon, right? Anyways, we have now gotten every single crossbow in Ballista. So that's something. Yeah, and change it off for Ballista. But how good is that, though, is the question. Guess we're going to find out. Maybe it tracks enough for NPCs or something, but... Honestly, it probably would have been more valuable as a different damage type than magic. Because magic's not really... It's a really good overall damage type, I guess, so there is that, but it doesn't have anywhere where it really, really is good. Like, super, super strong, you know? Like, it's good for the gargoyles, I guess, but it's not like Holy, where you have a bunch of bosses that are almost essential to use Holy on. Like, even Fire, you've got the avatars and stuff. You have quite a few super weak to fire enemies. Doesn't really have that with magic. Yeah, purely for PvP. Yeah, we'll try it out anyways, just to see. Talisman behind Gaius boosted damage. Yeah, that's exactly where we're going right now. We are going to get it. I do have to leave pretty soon, though. Unfortunately. Magic really bad and resistant for a lot of bosses? No, it's not. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like, magic is good on a lot of things. So it's a very good damage type. That's part of why mages are... sorcerers are so good. There aren't too many bosses that are highly resistant to magic. There are a few, like the Divine Beast is pretty resistant, and then like Rolana, obviously, Adula, Smaragd. There are a few, but you could pretty easily go through the whole game with only magic damage, and it wouldn't be that bad. Now, Holy, however, like that would be a different story. That's smoked. Time to dual wield cannons. Could you imagine if you could shoot 2 cannons at a time? That would be so sick. That's what it should have been, dude. Power stance cannons would have been so good. DS2 would let you. You're 100% right. Oh, dude, that'd have been so much fun. Had a boat transformation. Yeah, the pirate build. That's funny. Nah, that would have been actually so sick, though. And then imagine double the reload time or something, though. Gotta reload both of them every time you shoot it. Give them magazines too, so you can alternate fire or alternate fire them without needing to reload. That'd have been a cool talisman type of thing, actually. Right? Imagine there was a talisman that gave you, I guess you got like 3 reloads at a time or something. That'd have been awesome, dude. So many ideas that could have been done, but instead we just get more damage, more range, and more damage. More damage, you know? I'm hoping I can just blast off the edge. Simple. Very American of me to say. Yeah, I guess. Surely. Easy to be the ideas guy. Yeah, I guess you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it would have been very easy to implement that kind of thing into the game, right? And Convergence does a lot of that type of stuff. But no, it's easy to be the idea guy when you're not actually the one who has to make the entire fucking game, right? That's more what it actually is. Because, you know, there are more than just crossbow and ballistas in the whole game. There are like 20 weapon categories and like hundreds of weapons and ashes of war and spells and stuff. So yeah, it's not exactly that easy. Asking for too much variety, they'd add more interesting stuff if it was a roguelike. Or if they made a roguelike, right? Yeah, surely, dude. Dual cannons with bleed? Could you imagine, dude? What would a bleed big bolt look like? Just knock them off for good measure, why not? Yeah, shrapnel cannon. Yeah, that'd have been cool. Yeah, right now we're heading to Gaius to get, I mean, pretty much the last talisman that we need with the build. And it's going to be a talisman. It's not that good. But it's 12% more damage when we're zoomed in. So we can replace the spear talisman with it when I'm just like sniping enemies from far. Because I'm generally scoped in. Dual cannons jump attack build. You know what? I don't know why the jump attack build and like, or the jump attack stuff and the lance talisman. Like, why doesn't that work with bows and crossbows? It's kind of weird. I don't see why it shouldn't. Because yeah, especially when you're actually using bows, less so with crossbows. When you're using bows, jump attacks are excellent. One of the main things you do, actually. So it would have been nice to be able to throw that talisman in. You can scope in after firing to get the damage buff as well. Okay, interesting. But what about with if you shoot and then you unscope, do you lose the damage buff? That's what I was wondering about. How long until From Software comes out with the next banger Souls game? I have no idea, man. It could be a while. If they're making Dust Bloods or whatever. It could be a while. I would love an Elden Ring too. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Why am I doing this? Okay, so Geist is weakest to Holy, I think, but wow, he can be slept, but he's insanely resistant to it. Holy and Fire. Well, no, sorry. Holy is the best. Yeah, Holy is the best. So we are actually going to want to go with it. Because Pierce is not that good either. But yeah, we'll start with Poison. I honestly don't know what talisman to swap out at this point, dude. Oh yeah, he's got iframes during this, I forgot. I think that's quick. Kind of smoking him. Oh. Oh, are we smoking him? Really nice that when he runs to the side like that, I can kind of just keep attacking. Okay, the rod has run out. I wonder if I should try bleed. He's kind of resistant, I think, but... One bleed proc may be enough. Just kidding. Nice, dude. Pretty clean fight. Imagine if we didn't have rot on this run. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. All right, and now, usually, like, once I kill Gaius, then I'll just allow myself to start leveling up Blessing again. Wait, I guess... No, this is... No, I don't even need to kill you. But it'd be kind of funny to go with some kind of Gaius armor set. Sharp Shot Talisman. You're kidding me. Wait, the wolf's... Oh. Oh, great. Give me those pants. Where are they? Did I get them? Gaius's Greaves. I'm gonna need more endurance. Okay. Well, there's the last talisman, and now I guess we just got to start killing stuff, but maybe we can get past the hippo, and then I'll have to end for today, dude. Surely that'll go well. No, I never ended up finishing the no runes spent run. You know, their crossbow test? Well, I need to... I need to upgrade more. So what the plan is, I'm going to finish Skadu Ultis, and then go to Mountaintops next, I think. Potastic next stream is tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, right? So yeah, tomorrow will be the next one. These actually aren't that heavy. Okay, surely on the bear we got to use sleep. Think up some new lines. Yeah, that propaganda one was pretty funny. That was a pretty good one. All right, buddy. Yeah, I scuffed to sleep again. Oh, and then we got it. You're not sleeping yet? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Oh, man, I'm just, like, slightly too slow on all these. I didn't actually know you could do that. Well, I guess all those sleep arrows were just wasted. And the resistance just shoots up so damn high. I do really like this helmet. You know what? The Rolana fight wasn't actually too bad on this one. I was thinking maybe I'd die a few times to her, but she was actually really easy. With the range and the rot. It's kind of no problem, dude. This is one of the most effective ways in the game to proc rot, I would say. Like, just get rot bone bolts and pulley crossbow. Very effective. Like that, I mean, because you're just far away. It's not as big of a commitment attack as something like Rot Breath. It doesn't proc as fast, but it's still pretty quick, though, as you can see. Usually it's like 2 or 3 volleys and you get it. So. But yeah, and you know, we haven't tried the repeating crossbow yet, but that's the next thing. Like, as soon as I get that thing upgraded, then, a 40 endurance should be plenty. Yeah, more effective than Rotten Crystal Spear, yeah. I mean, it's probably also faster than the Rot Bow, like the Rot Arrows.
When they are about no matter.
Kind of want to go with Gaius armor, just to, I don't know. I haven't really worn it before. I mean, I think this fits well with the crossbow build, sorta. Yeah, Sky to Altus and Region Lock all bosses is one of the biggest regions, unfortunately. So, well, I mean, The only reason it's unfortunate is because of this run, I wanted to... Like, I do want to go upgrade pretty soon. Although we're not getting... Rao Base is separate. I usually do. And, like, this Elak River or whatever is also separate. So we are almost done, actually. Now that I think about it. We just really have Mesmer and the Avatar left. And the Hippo, right? Is that possible? Yeah. Okay, so we're almost done. Right, mask, ugliest piece of clothing in Souls. Yeah, it's not great. I don't like wearing it, but it is... You can't argue with how good it is. But I don't like wearing it. Golden Hippo is... I thought he was weaker to bleed than he is. But we could probably get like a couple of bleed procs off. But definitely Poison Rot. The usual. The usual setup. And then I guess lightning. Definitely lightning here as well. I've already got in. Surely I won't hate fighting this boss as I always do. I really do not like this boss. It's no secret. Genuine, like, D- tier boss. I did not mean to roll in there. Probably go Kindred of Rod Exaltation. Spear Talisman, where are you? So much swapping on this run. Fuck. There we go. Here we go. Love this attack. If that was pre-patch, I 100% would have gotten hit by that. There's also kind of a strat for this boss where you get in front of him and then he can't do that rain attack anymore. And I think we have started it up. Like, it becomes much simpler once you get established in phase 2. Just got to stay in front of him, and he won't really do any of his garbage attacks except for that spin. He does the spin. Kind of don't remember how to dodge that properly. I thought you just had to go to the side, but yeah, see, this is the strat for Hippo. As you can see. Yeah, unfortunately, that, like, rain arrow attack is just totally inconsistent to dodge, at least as far as I'm aware. And yeah, I mean, he's still a garbage boss. Like, it's still not fun to fight him at all, but at least you can just do that in phase 2 and basically trivialize him. Okay, well, I do have to go, you guys. So, I guess tomorrow we finish up Skadu Altus, because again, I think we only have... Yeah, like these Rao base bosses I'm not doing, which is like Red Bear, Meadow, obviously we're not doing, Death Knight. Yeah, it's unfortunate how, like,
Maybe
weird this is, but yeah, Commander Gaius.
not ever.
I mean, I guess I never thought about it. He could be considered a different region boss. But basically, we just have Mesmer and the Avatar left, as far as I'm aware. I think that's right. I think we killed everyone else. So, anyways, really decent progress this stream, even though it was a short one. But, you know, the big deal is that we got the Arrow Soaring Sting Talisman, and we got our last 2 remaining crossbows and the last cannon. I'm very interested in trying out these 2 to see if they're actually usable. I don't know. I guess maybe, like, what I could do next stream is, like, kind of go out of our way to try to get some upgrades for it. But it's just, I can only get to plus 13 at the moment. So I'd have to look around the DLC for the Smithing Stone 5s and stuff. And I kind of would rather just wait until Mountaintops, which is where we're going to go after this. Like, back to the base game. So, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out today, guys. Tomorrow will be a longer stream. DS3 co-op, plus, you know, we should be able to make a lot of progress in this run as well, so. Yeah, we can raid someone really quick. You have to go, though. Let's raid... let's raid who? Let's raid Miklos, dude. He's doing Lies P DLC for the first time, which I obviously still have not played before you ask. But go say to Miklos, you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. It'll be a longer stream. DS3, more crossbow gaming. I think we're making really good pace on this run, dude. I don't know. I didn't check what our in-game time was, but the pace is pretty damn good considering the build we're using. So, anyways, yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll see you all next stream.